Alright, what's up, y'all? Osh was asking for more videos, but unfortunately, it's not fishing season, so we're going to do a little bit of other stuff. Hopefully, in the future, we'll do a little bit of gaming, but right now, just kind of showing off some of the stuff that I have cards-wise, and just maybe opening a little bit after this. Starting off with some of the stuff that I've had sports-wise. My dad got these cards for me during Christmas. Just some college cards. As you can see, there's some notable names: Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Caleb Williams, just a couple other ones. Kenny Pickett in there as well, if you're a Steelers fan. And then there was a couple of autograph cards as well. Not sure exactly who these guys were, but that's just the college cards that we had off the start. A couple other ones that we had sports-wise are these MVP hockey ones from Upper Deck. There's just some cool ones. I've already opened these all before, just kind of wanted to show them off. But one of my favorite cards out of this one that I have right now is the Alex Ovechkin Gold signed card, which is like it has a little indent on there. So that's what the sign is. Here's what the other kind of cards look like and stuff. But yeah, these are that's pretty much the one that I like the best. So that one right there. Alex Ovechkin, if you know hockey, is a pretty dang good player. So that's pretty cool to have. A couple other cool ones that I have. Sebastian Aho here. You can see that's sideways this time, but it's very glitter, if you will. So that's pretty cool. A couple other notable names that we have here. Stuff like I believe this one is one of the Kachuk brothers. Yes, Brady Kachuk. You can kind of see that this one's only silver, but it's got that signature in there as well. So a couple of these ones. Those are kind of cool ones to just look at, just kind of see what they're like. We got another one, just kind of like that. This is what we were looking at. The cool thing about these card packs is they have these NHL mascot ones. So this one, Iceberg from the Pittsburgh Penguins. It's got a little like foil on it as well, so that's pretty cool. A little card there. And then once we started opening all those ones up, I started getting interested in some of the other ones. For those of you that actually know me, I do like Dune a lot. Dune is one of my favorite franchises right now. And Topps have these Dune cards that I was pretty excited about at first, but they're not super great. I mean, these kind of ones are pretty cool. These spice cards, apparently used with the actual spice in the game, or in the movies, I should say. So there's just some cool ones like this. These ones have a little bit more foil on it as well. But a lot of these are just like movie scenes, so I wasn't overly excited about these ones. I don't think I'll pursue these ones as much. But there's some cool ones in here for sure. Like that one, you can see the spice card. This one's really cool. Robon Harkonnen. As you can see, it's also see-through, and you might think that's kind of a smudge in this top left corner, but it's just a couple of moons, actually. So we got 2 Harkonnens in this pack, and then obviously the movie scenes as well. This one has another foil kind of vibe to it. Let's see what else I pulled out now that I'm trying to remember it all. This one, if you know anything about the books, Margot Fenring, really cool character. All of these are well, this one's more of a foil. You can see kind of the waves in between. The Sardaukar are more of a foil just on the outsides. It's a pretty cool one. And then I think this last one is just pretty much an Atreides deck, or Atreides pack, because we got Duke Leto Atreides in an alternate form. On the backside, it's got a little bit about him and the relationship with Dr. Yue, and then we got Paul Atreides in there too. A couple other movie scenes as well. The ones I've been getting into recently, as of a couple months ago, are these ones, the Star Wars Unlimited. We have these ones along the Shadow of Galaxy, along with Spark of Rebellions. That's pretty much the only 2 that we've been going over real quick, and I'll just kind of show off some of the cool ones, see what they look like. These are the leader cards, so they have a double side with them. It's pretty cool. Base cards, and then there's a couple commons that you can see in here. And let's see if we have anything good in the back. Oh yeah, so this one here. These are pretty cool cards. These are hyperspace is what they call them because they go all the way to the edge. And then foil, as you can see, they call these hyper foils. This one's pretty cool. 97th Legion, Stormtroopers. We won't show all of them. I have a couple cool cards in here that I was trying to look at. Sabrine Wren. I really like the Mandalorians in this set. So here's Mandalorian Leader, Sabrine Wren. A couple more bases. Dagobah Swamp. This one's a hyperspace as well. Let's see if we have anything worthwhile in this pack. ATST, pretty cool. Colonel Yularen as well. Zeb Aurelios from Rebels. And this one too. This is a rare. You can see down at the bottom. I don't know if it's going to focus in or not, but down at the bottom here, it's got the rarities as well. And this is Emperor Palpatine. He's rare foil. This is a pretty cool card as well. So that's what the Spark of Rebellion ones kind of look like. I have a couple other days that I've already opened, as you can see, but these Shadow of Galaxy, they're kind of more Mandalorian underground kind of stuff. So we start off with the Jabba, as you can see down there. Jabba the Hutt, pretty cool card. Also a rare leader, so that's pretty awesome. Got a couple Mandalorians, underground stuff that's kind of going along. Another hyperspace, which I think the hyperspaces are actually more entertaining than the foils. The art on these are really cool as well. I think this one's awesome. It's just a common card too, but like the look of this one, Hunter of the Haxian Brood. I don't actually know what that's from, if that's from like earlier iterations of Star Wars or anything, but not sure. Anyway, Crosshair as well. I know a lot of people like those kind of cards as well. Got Queel in there from Mandalorian, Val from Solo, and then here's a common foil as well with a Wookiee. Just some cool cards. We can show off one more as we got the other Shadows of the Galaxy. This one, another leader, starting with Ren, hyperspace Ren as well. It's pretty cool. They have their the rarities down here at the bottom instead of the other side, like this the Sabine one. You can see down there as well. So that's where the leaders' rarities are and stuff like that. But more Mandalorians, stuff like that. And this one, Trandoshan Hunters, pretty cool. Hyperspace. I think the hyperspaces are just so cool with all the art in it as well. Toro Calican from the Mandalorian, if you remember him. Stole away Grogu, and then a Jawa, only a common, but another foil. I have somewhere in here as well. We have a Bosk, and you know what? We have some time. Let's just go through these ones as well. Grand Inquisitor. I have a better one somewhere else, so we'll just pass over that one. What was I looking at? Another Sabine Wren. This one's a ground unit this time, an uncommon, so that's pretty cool to see. That they have, they have different leaders along with ground units as well. Ezra Bridger, and then this is a pretty cool one. Hyper foil once again, only common, but I think that art is really cool. Sozof Jyn Erso out of the Rogue One movie. This one, pretty cool as well. Han Solo, which is there we go. A rare leader here, so Han Solo. The interesting art, kind of weird, isn't it? Anyway, going into some of the other cards we have here. Don't remember what else we have. Kanan Jarrus from the Rebels cartoon, pretty cool. Bib Fortuna, looking as ugly as always, and Wolf, a very cool card. Just another foil there. Not my favorite one, but we'll take it. And then, last but not least, these are it's probably the best pack I have here because we got this Grand Inquisitor, which is a hyperspace. Pretty cool. Pretty cool card there. And if we get into some of the other cards, just one of the commons that we have, or is it a common? Maybe it isn't. Anyway, it's not a common. So actually Ghost as well. So it works well with the Rebels and the Spectres. Bosk. Look at that Bosk card. It too We had the Trandoshans who were in a hyperspace, and now we have Bosk as a hyperspace as well. That's a pretty cool one with him firing his weapon. And then Greedo as a no, that's actually uncommon foil as well. So just a couple cool ones just to see there. We have a couple others over here that we've opened, but we also have all of these ones that we haven't. So probably the next 10 minutes, we're just gonna open these ones up. Yeah, because we haven't actually opened these ones yet. So see what we get out of these. Starting off, Boba Fett. Wow, look at that art. It's pretty cool. Only a common leader there. But pretty sick. I'm gonna go with the Boba Fett, and then we have Echo Base, which is a hyperspace as well. On the back side, we have Experience. And then a couple others of the commons. That's a new one that we haven't seen yet either. Guardians of the Wills. Partisan Insurgent. Lieutenant. Ooh, Corellian Fighter as a hyperspace. That's pretty cool. Volunteer Soldier. I don't know actually how many cards there are in each set. We got the Ghost again. Admiral Piet. This is our rare, which is Traitorous. Barris Ophi on the card. That's why it's so traitorous. And then our foil is going to be Resupply, which is just a common. It's a pretty cool start. Had a hyperspace there along with the Boba Fett as well. So that's pretty nice. We're only opening these ones, which are like the Spark of the Rebellion. I believe this is first gen for these Star Wars cards, which are pretty cool. I just wanted to start at the first gen. Some of these look pretty cool, right? So Cassian Andor, very nice. That's a rare leader as well. Down at the bottom, you can see that. Oop, getting a little ahead of ourselves. Dagobah Swamp as well. That's what the other side of the Cassian card looks like. That's really cool. I like that Cassian card. Dagobah with a shield. A Wampa. Look at that. That's pretty sick. Haven't seen a Wampa yet, so that's pretty awesome. Spec Force Soldier. Not sure what that is. Steadfast Battalion. That's pretty cool as well. Juggernaut. That's from, I believe that's from Mandalorian as well, right? When they're carrying all the heavy explosives. Restock. Waylay. Starwing Scout. Lieutenant Childson. Not sure what that is. It's a uncommon anyway. Wing Leader. Another uncommon. Traitorous once again. So that's 2 packs in a row. And then we have a common System Patrol Craft. But I actually believe we have that in one of our other packs too. But I don't really remember off the top of my head. Moving into some other ones. I'll just get right into this one. Grad Admiral Thrawn, another rare. So we've gotten a couple of rares of our leaders here. The other side looks like. And then we got Echo Base once again, this time with Experience. Restored Arc 170. So that's actually a Rebel ship there. Interesting. Infiltrator Skin, not Hyperscape, not foil. Still pretty cool artwork there though. Battlefield Marine. A lot of these are stuff we haven't seen yet, which is pretty much just what I want. It's just like stuff we haven't seen yet. Cantina Braggart. That's pretty cool. Underworld card. ISB Agent. We've seen that. Pirated Starfighter. That's a cool art. Overwhelming Barrage. These are one uncommon. Another Hyperscape for the rare. So that's a couple of rares that we're going to get here as well. And then Asteroid Sanctuary for a common foil. Throw that back over here. And just keep rolling. We have quite a lot. I think we have like 12 total cards or packs here that we were looking at before. So now like 14 minutes, so we're okay. Emperor Palpatine, another rare leader. So that's pretty cool there. Capital City and Lothal with Experience. Resupply, Academy, Precision Fire, Metal Ceremony, Season Storm. Ooh, that's a cool card. Look at that art. That's pretty sick. Yeah, all these arts are just like original. You can see that at the bottom here too. They have everybody's name. All the artists that have done it as well. So just like super unique cards. Stormtrooper, Lieutenant, Snapshot Reflexes. You can see Mando in there. Another Yularen, Zeborelios, Hyperspace Rare, and a Legendary. Wow, okay, this is my first ever Legendary as well. And then we have a common Rugged Soldier. So Vigilance, a Legendary card. I've never actually seen the Legendary at the bottom, so I was like, what the heck is that actually? So Legendary card off that, pretty cool. Moving on to the next. Once again, kind of butchered that one, but that's okay. Whew, yeah, really butchered that. All right, Leia Organa, which we have already. Capital City and Lethal with experience, once again. Partisan, Insurgent, Tactical Advantage, Guardian of the Wills, which we already have. Guerrilla Attack Pod. Oh, that's pretty sick. It's another Rebel one that you can kind of see from like the Clone Wars series and stuff like that. Homestead Militia, ISB Agent, this time in a hyperspace. Very nice. Fringe Trooper, Imperial, another common, uncommon with smuggling. Admiral Piet, once again. What is this? This is a base, security complex. So we have a rare base in the middle here. That's pretty interesting. Scarif base. No backside though, so a little bit interesting. A little weird, I've never seen that before. Another rare, strafing gunship, and then our foil is another hyperfoil. This time it's a Death Star Stormtrooper, which that is very cool. I like that a lot. It looks pretty neat with the hyperfoils. And along with just being a Stormtrooper, it's just so clean, you know? We got about, what are we looking like? This 5 packs left, I think, something like that. Another leader, IG-88. Cool, Underworld Droid, Bounty Hunter. So that's a pretty cool card there. Common card, but still, that's pretty cool art. Kestro City with shield on it from Vardos. Kestro City, that's pretty cool art. Occupier Siege Tank. Gladiator Star Destroyer. Vanquish, which we have. Partisan Insurgent. Tactical Advantage. Guardian of the Wills again. Rogue Operative. It's another Rebel Trooper. Volunteer Soldier. I believe we've seen that before. Disarm, which we have in a foil. General Tag as our first uncommon for the Imperials. Carabas, that's pretty cool. With the Zeb running up like that. Ooh, yeah, and a Baze Malbus. Something we haven't seen yet. Temple Guardian that you see in Rogue One. Our rare is My Only Hope. You're My Only Hope. It's a pretty interesting card. And look at that. The short trooper that we were talking about before is now in our foil, so that's a pretty cool card to see. Only common, but hey, we'll take that. That looks pretty cool. Kind of funny, just the card we were just saying. Oh, look at that art. It's pretty cool art. It's got a hyperfoil off, or a foil off of. Director Krennic, also from Rogue One. That's our leader to start out here. Cool card. Command Center and the Death Star with an experience. Wilderness Frontier, just a regular trooper. Open fire, that is also pretty cool. Pretty cool art there as well, just for a common. Mercenary Company, Restored Arc 170 again. Infiltrator Skill, Battlefield Marine. Cell Block Guard, these ones are so cool. Like the Stormtrooper ones are really, really sick. Rebel Assault for our uncommon. A Fifth Brother as well, so that's an Inquisitor and an Imperial. Takedown. And then our rare is Del Miko, providing Overwatch. So an Imperial there. And Infiltrator Skill. I'm having a hard time saying that singular word. So that one is a foil, but no Hyperscape. So not as good as our other one, but hey, that's still pretty cool. Getting some more Hyperscapes. This one is already busted up. So that might have been me. I didn't take a box with this. I just pocketed these in my hands when I came out. So all good. Jyn Erso, common leader. Pretty cool to have. Haven't seen Jyn Erso yet, so that's pretty cool. Capital City and Lethal once again, this time with shield. Echo Base Defender, Precision Fire, Rugged Survivor, Resupply. I've seen all of these ones. Mining Guild TIE Fighter, that's a pretty cool art on that. Outer Rim Headhunter. Shoot First, so this is a pretty cool card. You can see that the smoking gun in Han Solo with the uncommon there. Bright Hope, so a rebel ship, transport ship. Force Choke is another uncommon. It's cool art with Vader there, that's really sick. Fallen Lightsaber is our rare. And then Lando Calrissian, cool. So that's a cool foil there to get. Looking fly as ever, right? All right, let's see, we got 2 more after this. So let's get right into it. Back to it, Chewbacca. Once again, we already have this card. Echo Base. This time with a shield. Guardians of Wells again. Guerrilla Attack Pod. Homestead Militia. Consular Security Force, which I believe we have, but I'm not sure. Fleet Militia, or Lieutenant, I mean. Mission Briefing. Asteroid. Ooh, new one that we haven't seen yet. Viper Probe Droid. Bounty Hunter Crew for a common. That's pretty cool. Bounty Hunter card there. Attack Pattern Delta as an uncommon here. Force Throw. So another cool art. That's only just an ability, but it's Darth Vader down there for an uncommon. AT-AT Suppressor. That's a pretty sick card too. I mean, all these are sick, aren't they? Redemption. So a Rebel capital ship. Rare, and then we have Battlefield Marine as a foil. Look at that that squid face over there. That's pretty cool. All right, 1 left to go, and then we're calling it. So we've gotten a legendary through these packs, so that's pretty cool to see. Let's see if we can get one more. One more legendary would be pretty cool. If not, all good. IG-88 once again. Along with Catacombs of Kadera on Jeddah. But this time, we have a hyperspace with a shield on it. Keep fighting. Look at that art. So cool. Last Stand for Thorn. Only a common again, which is pretty sick. Escort Skiff. Vigilant Honor Guards. Never seen that one either. Pretty cool card. Jeddah Agitator. We have seen that one. Alliance Dispatcher. Snowspeeder. Very cool. Snowtrooper Lieutenant, which is just a common, but pretty cool. And a common. Lethal Insurgent, and then our uncommon, I believe. No Good to Me Dead. Han Solo as the Incarbonate. And then Rogue Squadron Skirmisher. I haven't seen this one either, so an uncommon. Our last uncommon, Ruthless Raider as a capital ship for the Imperials. Traitorous, once again for our rare, and then our foil. Ooh, Admiral Akbar, rare card with the hyper foil. So that's pretty sick to end our nice little pack opening here. Look at that, cool cards to start everything off here. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and yeah, hopefully we'll get some some gaming, some fishing once everything starts up. So see you later.